The question is, why should I pledge to Trinity now? We're in the midst of the unknown. A new priest, COVID, who knows what else? A church is not defined by its priest. It's defined by its people. I can only tell you about my experience. You can decide for yourselves. Last year, in the midst of COVID, I received a phone call from the guidance department of Masconomet High School. It seems that there were families with children at Masco who needed help with food. Several families were actually living in their cars. We don't think that can happen in our communities. They were asking if we could help 15 families with Thanksgiving dinner. Of course, I said, yes, we will do it. To myself, I said, how? I mentioned it to a member of Trinity, and her instant response was, we will do 3 baskets. Later that day, a phone call came from that same person. I've talked to my family. We're going to do 5 more baskets. In a state of incredible gratitude, I was mentioning this to another Trinity member. Yeah, more baskets. Within 3 days, we had 15 baskets of Thanksgiving dinners. This scenario repeated itself at Christmas, the difference being, for Christmas, we had 25 baskets in less than 2 weeks. Are these the people you want to associate with? In the middle of the pandemic, they didn't give it a second thought. They opened their hearts and their wallets to others in the middle of a pandemic. Again this year, Trinity has come up with baskets of food for 20 people, 20 families in less than 2 weeks. I'm very proud to be associated with people like this, people who think of others. Those are Trinity people. But without our support, Trinity cannot exist. It's up to us to keep it going. We have roofs to repair, buildings to clean, grounds to take care of, staff to pay. Food baskets are not only the only way in which we support each other. How many of you stood in silence beside your cars as a Trinity member, family member gently carried the ashes of their loved one to the memorial garden? We stood in silence because we could not be together. We could not hug each other. We could not show our love and support. But we did by standing silently, each alone, yet all together, praying with the family. Trinity cares. I don't know about you, but these are the kind of people I want to call friends. They're more than friends. They are family. They are Trinity. Without the support of each of us, Trinity cannot continue. Trinity needs us as much as we need Trinity. Thank you for your time and consideration.